Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for clicking on this video. We are flying a full flight, about 5 hours, from Nuuk in Greenland to Copenhagen in Denmark. This is what our flight plan looks like. Everything's already set up. So here we are. That's what our flight plan looks like. Heading to Copenhagen from Greenland. Our plane is actually moving this time. It wasn't moving before. And our departure chart looks like this. We're departing runway 04 and climbing up to 1,000 feet, max 250 knots, and then making a left turn. And that's what we have on our flight plan here. I'm just gonna get my autopilot set. I forgot to set it again. We started this flight earlier and it wasn't letting me taxi for some reason. So selected speed mode, auto throttle is gonna come on. Gonna get our altitude minus 60,000. Are you kidding me? All right, so our altitude is gonna be about 35,000. And vertical speed, we're going to put it up to 2,000 so we can maintain that after departure. So we have vertical speed and nav that is set. Now let's try to taxi to runway 04. I find it weird right now that on the map it shows two different runways. I'm not quite sure what that's about, but we'll see. Let's taxi to it and see what it gives us. On, no smoking, seat belts on. We're currently in the Scandinavian A340 here, nice plane. And yeah, let's get taxiing. The lights on this plane aren't the best. I can't even like see anything in front of me. Oh, all right. Let's let me just try something here. On, landing lights on, taxi lights. I'm gonna turn them to taxi. And if I could turn my dome light back down, there it is, dome light off. That'll help me see a little better. There we go. All right. So yeah, I'm not quite sure why the runway shows like two different runways, because on the charts and everything it only mentions that there's one runway in sight. Actually I forgot to contact and tell them that I'm taxi.
Bravo Golf Golf Hotel, traffic Air France 406 Heavy is taxiing to runway 04.
Yeah, so runway 04, I'm going to be taking off to the left, so I'm going to be taking off to my right, I mean. So let's do this. See, I don't understand. There's two runways, but it's like I can't turn. Okay, so this looks like a smaller runway, so I'm gonna go to the bigger runway, and we're just gonna try to full throttle our engines to land. I mean, there we go. Oh my gosh. All right, cool. So we're gonna taxi to the other end of this runway, and yeah, we're just gonna full throttle this thing, and hopefully we can take off from this smaller runway. So it looks like we're taxiing. Look at that though, it's such a small runway on the chart, but if you go on the map, if I go to the chart here, it just shows one big runway. So I don't know, something's not working, but I don't even know if we're gonna be able to get this plane up, guys. Whoa, is this it? Oh gosh. Wow, how am I gonna do this? Oh man, I don't think this airport is made for Airbus 340s, so we're gonna have to bear with me here trying to turn this thing. I mean, if I drive on the grass a bit, it's not too bad, right? Gonna have to like do that and then hit some reverse thrust here. So now we're reversing. I don't want to fall off the edge behind me though, so I'm gonna stop and we're gonna go back forward. Things I do for the flight sim. No, don't want a full throttle. I don't want. Alright, looks like we're just gonna make it here without falling into the snow. Okay. So we're gonna really need the full length of this runway, so I'm gonna reverse my engines back. If you're just joining us, we're taking off from something like a 2,000 foot runway with an A340, which wasn't supposed to be a 2,000 foot runway. It was supposed to be a 7,000 foot runway like it shows here. This one shows that's in meters, so it's like 2,200 meters, but I don't know, it's not the same thing. So here goes nothing. I'm gonna put my trim up a little more because I need to make sure that I have enough up trim to take off. Put it up there. Alright, let's try this, guys. This might fail, it might work. See if we could get this 340. I have my foot on the brake still, so we're gonna full throttle at the engines and take off the brakes. Come on, big plane. 40 knots. We need to rotate at like 150 or 147. Technically I could turn off to that other runway, but oh, we're definitely not making this, guys. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, get up. Get up. No. Get up. Get up. You can do it. Come on. Yeah, V1. V1. Let it fly. Let her fly. Are we flying? I think we're flying, guys. I think we're flying. I think we're flying. I think we're flying. I think we're good. Somehow. Alright, gear up. Oh, man. Okay. I think we're good. We're good. We're gonna keep climbing up here. I can't see anything outside. Looking at my instruments. Gonna start making a left turn out. Turned on autopilot. Gonna turn on vertical speed. Pulling the speed back a little bit. Gonna put flaps up. I think it's working, guys. That wasn't a good takeoff. We kind of ran into some trees, but the plane is flying. Cannot see shit outside. I'm gonna turn my dome light back off. Maybe I can see a little bit better. There we go. Alright. Alright, yeah, we can see the town of Nuke right there. And we could start seeing the airport where we just took off. Alright. I gotta make sure this plane doesn't stall. Fucking 340, this thing doesn't fly the best. Gonna go into heading mode just for now. And let's go this guy. Return. And I go direct to, I mean, there's got to be a light for, I'm gonna turn the dome light back on real quick. And I can't find it again. No smoking. Dome light. Alright. And I'm gonna turn nav mode back on. Heading, managed heading. Nav mode. Alright. That should work. And we'll put the speed up to 240 knots. Let the plane push the engines up a little bit. So it looks like we're good, guys. We've got a couple of you playing down there. Hello. I could turn these taxi lights off. Taxi lights off. I gotta find the lights for my panels and stuff. This one, main panel brightness. Primary flight display. Alright, well, hope you guys enjoyed that takeoff. We are now flying, I guess I can contact center. But I want to request IFR clearance. I guess we'll do flight following for now.
France 406 Heavy is type Airbus 5 miles south of Bravo Golf Golf Hotel, 6,700 feet. Request flight following.
Oh. Yo, my speed brakes were up. What the hell? I forgot to take them down. That didn't help us take off, that's for sure.
Squawk 60 tree for Air France 406 Heavy.
Let's see if I can request an IFR clearance.
7 miles south of Bravo Golf Golf Hotel.
QNH 985.
QNH 985.
Wow. 985, so we'll set that and acknowledge radar contact. 985 is set. And let's request IFR clearance now.
France 406 Heavy 9 miles south of Bravo Golf Golf Hotel, 7,900 foot. Request IFR to Castro, ready to copy. Air France 406 Heavy is cleared to Castro Airport as filed. Squawk 60 tree 4.
Alright, we're cleared as filed. I'm going to acknowledge.
Air France 406 Heavy cleared to Castro Airport as filed. Squawk 60 tree 4. Air France 406 Heavy readback correct. Radar contact 8,900 feet.
Continue on course, climb and maintain flight level 350. Cool.
Heading 100, proceed on course climb and maintain FL tree 50.
Acknowledge instruction.
Continue to GH507 following heading 10.
Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. After, how long have we been flying? 4 hours and 20 minutes. We are currently approaching Copenhagen Airport right here. We're planning to land runway 22 left, so we're coming down this way and then entering the downwind and turning base final for runway 22 left. We're currently going down to 17,000 feet. We got cleared down to 17,000. Unfortunately, the charts aren't working. It's just staying stuck on my old chart, and I don't know how to fix that problem yet. It happens quite a lot, pretty frequent. I can't open up my charts, so we're just gonna have to fly it in kind of blind, I guess. Alright, so everything's set again. I'm pretty sure that on this type of plane, the 320s, it's not like the 737. You don't have to set up your ILS. It sets up automatically with the frequency and everything. So we're almost at 17,000 feet now. We should get an altimeter call soon, or we'll see what the altimeter is. So yeah, we got cleared down to 17,000. I'm actually going to look online what the METAR is right now at Copenhagen. 1026 is what it says online. I don't know if that'll be the actual, but let's go to 10.26. 1026. There we go. And we're descending still to 17,000. Looks like we got a big cloud in front of us there. If anything, because we might be a little bit high, we're going to extend our downwind.
Maintain 9,300 feet.
Got cleared down to 9,300 feet.
Descend and maintain 9,300 foot Air France 406 Heavy.
9,300. And we are descending. Trying to maintain our speed quite low. Gonna turn the landing lights on before I forget. We're still high. And seat belts on because we're coming into land. We have the speed brakes set. I think I could set some flaps now. What's flaps? Yeah, 240. I could set flaps 1. So let's do that. And of course we're overspeeding because it doesn't go to flaps 1, it goes to flaps 1 plus F. So we'll put the flaps back up so we don't get in trouble here. It's so weird, I don't understand how to... It goes straight to 1 plus F instead of just 1, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 1. I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, now it's gonna overspeed us. Well, let's slow down a little more then. Hopefully we can slow down some more. Alright. It's quite annoying. I mean, it says it right here, 240 knots, 1, and then 1 plus F at 215. Our flaps are at 1, and yet wants us below 215 knots already, so another little mistake there. But it's fine. Got the nice Copenhagen lights under us, descending to 9,300 feet here. And we should be able to see the airport down off our right over there. It's going to be hard to see with all these clouds, but we are coming in on this Airbus 340. If you were here to watch the takeoff was quite something. We pretty much took off in between some trees. Alright, we got clear to contact the approach. Acknowledge handoff.
455 Air France 406 Heavy.
Let's tune approach and contact.
Approach Air France 406 Heavy is at 11,400 feet, descending 9,300 feet.
Air France 406 Heavy approach QNH 1026 radar contact continue to CH
1026, we got it, nice. And they told us to continue to CH 631, that's where we're at. And we're hoping that we're not going to overspeed. It looks like we're good. Trying not to overspeed. We're at 204 knots holding, and we're making our left turn on base. Can we see the airport down this side? Nah, too many clouds. Alright, so charts aren't going to work, so we could just open up the map, and there we are. Hopefully we do get runway. They didn't even clear us for an approach or anything, so hopefully we get the runway we want. And we are holding at 9,300 feet now. Oh, almost there. 9,380. Engines are working their way back up. While we're here, alright, we got clear down to 5,500.
Descend and maintain 5,500 foot Air France 406 Heavy.
Alright, I think I'm gonna switch to heading mode because I think we're a little bit high. I'm not sure. I'm gonna turn on the ILS here, and we're gonna let our plane start coming down. We'll slow down to about 185, and I'm gonna go look at my landing performances. I just want my approach speed 148. Decision altitude. Again, my charts aren't working, so we're just gonna put that in. QNH, we know it's 1026, but anyway, we're just gonna leave that as is. Gonna set in another notch of flaps here. We shouldn't overspeed. We're good. Alright, I'm gonna switch to heading mode. Selected heading. Because I don't want to start our turn. We're gonna extend our downwind a little bit, I think. And that'll be good. Extending downwind. I don't see any of the ILS stuff coming on here, so a little bit weird, but we're descending to 5,500 feet now. Yeah, next waypoint 4,000 or below. So yeah, we'll extend our downwind a little bit, and then we should be good. Ooh, flying through some clouds here. Alright, let's try to descend a little faster. It's quite slow. And we'll set the auto brakes before we forget. Set them to medium. Alright, coming in. We got pretty low visibility here. It doesn't look like ILS, so we're holding 5,500 now. And we're just flying up. I guess I'll turn nav mode back on, and we should be starting a right turn. And we'll keep on slowing her down. If I turn that on, localizer, yeah, I don't see anything coming on for the ILS, so I don't know if we're going to be able to get that frequency. But we are now turning on base and probably going to be turning on final. So what's my altitudes here? X-star.
Air France for 06 heavy descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Keep speed not above 220 knots.
Alright, 3,000 feet and 220. Knowledge instruction.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Keep speed not above 220 knots. Air France 406 heavy.
And let's keep on slowing down. I think we're good to set another notch of flaps here. Set flaps down to 3. And the engines are about to spool up on me. Looking outside, doesn't look like we're too low. Looking good. We're about to turn on to final here. And we've got no ILS, unfortunately, so gonna have to go some kind of visual, and my chart isn't even working, so that's great. Alright, making a right turn now. On to final. And I'm gonna record this landing so I can watch it back afterwards. Record. And we'll start recording now. We're turning on final. Charlie Hotel 2 Lima Foxtrot says 2,000 feet, so keeping an eye on that. Flaps are 3, and we're coming out at 3,000 feet now. Got no visual on the runway, unfortunately. Gonna set flaps full now, and holding at about this speed. Didn't even get an approach clearance, or if we did, I didn't hear it. Did we get an approach clearance during our contact? Resume our navigation. Huh. Yeah, so I don't remember getting an approach clearance here. Going down to 150. That's about our landing speed that we want. And I should really be descending right now, but tower's not giving us anything. How far are we from there? 2.5, yeah. I'm just gonna go and descend on my own accord here, because the tower isn't, you know, you have to do what you have to do sometimes when ATC doesn't do what they're supposed to do on the game. So we are descending now. We should be lined up with runway 22 left. No visual yet. We've got lots of clouds. Got the 2500 gear down.
Air France for 06 Heavy, you are 9 miles northeast. Keep speed
There we go.
220 knots, expect ILS runway 22 or approach via Abidjan transition. Clear to Abidjan.
Yeah, now they're giving us our approach.
Air France for 06 Heavy, you are 8 miles northeast of Castro. Contact Castro Tower on 118. 58 when inbound on the approach.
Alright, we're just gonna contact tower.
Tower on 118. 58 Air France 406 Heavy.
Alright, contacting tower, but I gotta keep an eye outside here. And we're landing 22 left, not 22 right. We're landing 22 left instead of 22 right.
06 Heavy Castro Tower. QNH 1026 cleared ILS runway 22 or approach.
Can I choose another runway? Alright, we're just gonna acknowledge, but we're landing on 22L, unfortunately. I mean, you can't give me my landing clearance when I'm fucking 8 miles out on final, you know?
Cleared to land runway 22R.
Alright, we got landing clearance for the wrong runway, but
Cleared to land runway 22.
it's fine, we won't say anything. Alright, we got runway in sight there. Perfect. We're gonna keep vertical speed up a little bit so we don't go down too fast. Runway is in sight. And we're gonna let the plane bring itself in nicely. Again, ILS wasn't working. So we had to go visual. I think we're a little bit low though, so let's keep that vertical speed up a little bit. Alright. Getting ready to land. Alright, looking at poppies. We're looking a little bit low, but we're getting better. Auto throttle off. I've got throttle and autopilot off. Got 2 white, 2 red. Runway 22 left instead of 22 right.
500.
Sorry about that, but runway is clear. No one's on the runway, so looking good. We're a little bit high now.
400. 100 above. 300. Minimum 200.
Continue.
100. 50, 40, 30. 10, retard, retard, retard.
And touchdown.
06 Heavy contact ground on 121. 6 tree.
Reverse thrusters. And we're down. And reversing. And reversers off. Welcome to Copenhagen.